Time now is 9:17. Time to talk winners and losers on Wall Street with financial expert Rob Black joining us on a day, Rob, where it looks like we're fairly positive across the board.
Yes, and there's some good news there as well. So the markets are rebounding after a one-day kind of pretty big sell-off yesterday. Jobless claims came in better than expected. That's first-time unemployment. Tomorrow we're going to get the jobs data. Conveniently, I don't work on Fridays here. But that's going to be a big one. Wall Street's looking for unemployment to tick lower. Earnings season has been a checkmark plus. The jobless claims today were an okay. So there's a lot going on. That's positive. Goldman Sachs says by the end of the year, the S&P 500 will be up another 7% upside. Today, Mattel and Barbie announced some brand new Barbies, professional Barbies. There's a professor, there's an RN, there's a scientist. Real heroes. So I give a tip of the hat to Mattel for coming 21st century and doing something kind of hella cool. And then finally, Zen master Steven Seagal had to pay a big $200,000 to $300,000 fine, in large part because he got into pumping some Bitcoin scams or schemes with a world-renowned scammer out of the Philippines. So be careful. A lot of people try to get rich quick. This one offered you 200% returns in 30 to 60 days, and he's not going to jail. I kind of wish he would, because real people lost real money, but you get the idea. Well,
I mean, it just goes back to the old rule. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Be careful. 200% return, and that just doesn't make any sense. All right, let's talk a little bit about the infrastructure bill, only in the sense that they're slowly making it through, but I guess the president isn't waiting. An executive order now to mandate that half of all vehicles sold, what is it, by the year 2030, be zero-emission electric vehicles?
That sounds very California-like by Biden to do that, or AKA Gavin Newsom. The governor did some similar kind of mandates for California in particular, but this is big. This is national. And if I could talk to your son today in 10 years, James, I'd say, hey, this is investable. We're talking about the next 10 years making 50% of all vehicles sold, electric vehicles in the United States. That's not in California, that's the United States. So once again, California sort of led the way. This is all about climate change. It's also about keeping up with China. China's way better than the United States with electric vehicles and implementation. Interestingly, Ford and GM were invited to the White House today, but Tesla was not, because the United Auto Workers also were invited to the White House, and Tesla's not big on unions, is my thought. But this should save about $200 billion of gasoline, 200 billion gallons of gasoline per year down the road. $900 savings for the average person, as you don't have to do oil changes, and there's fewer moving parts in an electric vehicle. But this is big. If I can talk to your son or anyone at Cron, I'd say if you've got 10 years, this is investable with an ETF, an exchange traded fund. Google electric vehicle ETFs, consult a broker advisor, of course.
All that.
But this is a huge amount of money going to be going that direction.
Fascinating. All right. The automotive industry is changing. There's no doubt about that here in the next 10 years. And then lastly, Roku. They beat expectations when it came to earnings, but their stock's taken a hit. What gives?
Stock's a huge winner in the last 52 weeks, in the last year and a half, ever since the pandemic started. We started watching more TV. We started streaming more TV. Roku makes a sound bar that has their software in it. They make a TV that has their software in it. Plus, they make the chips themselves and the devices. But what the story here is, James, is you and I are going out. We're not streaming as much TV as we were in the pandemic, to the tune of about 1 billion fewer hours. They pulled in about 17.4 billion hours in the last 90 days. They were expected almost 19.4. Low expectations were for about 18.4. So it's about 1 billion less. Everything else looks great at the company. And I would, if I were a betting man, and I'm not, but if I were a betting man, I'd say stock will be higher this time in 6 months to 9 months to 12 months down the road. Only because I think that shift towards streaming is for real. Yeah. As we continue to cut the cord, and Comcast is the big loser there in our area.
Interesting. All right. Rob, thank you as always. Like you said, we don't chat on Fridays, but we'll see you next Monday as we delve deeper once again into all things Wall Street. Appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Keep those comments and questions coming in. Rob will address them on our air. You can find him on Facebook, Twitter, email him there at rob@robblack.com. And don't forget to check out his past segments on our website at crown4.com.